welcome to the second of the Body Mechanics series of videos intended to get your body and your bike to the finish line of the spring cycle in great shape. Hopefully by now you should be well underway with your at work and pre-ride stretches. Today's video is going to help you with some simple and safe tips to ensure that your riding position is safe and comfortable in the spring cycle this year.
Here we have some footage of Dan preparing for the spring cycle by putting his bike onto the stationary trainer at lunchtime. We're going to run through a couple of quick tips to ensure that Dan is comfortable and well set up for this year's spring cycle. First of all, we're going to make sure that Dan's foot is well positioned, with the ball of his foot distinctly forward of the pedal spindle. This position will ensure that there's not too much pressure passing through Dan's foot, and it also releases tension through the calf. If you want to be sure of this when you're riding in flat pedals with no cleats, put a texture marker where your pedal lines up. Next, we're going to make sure that Dan's saddle is not giving his body too much grief. Dan's saddle is fairly close to level, which allows him to sit rearward on the saddle, distributing most of his body weight through bone structures of the pelvis. If the saddle were too low at the nose, Dan would slide forward, loading up the hands, whereas too high at the nose and he would be placing too much pressure on the front of the pelvis and associated sensitive structures. The last of the 5 contact points between you and your bike are at the hands. We're in the process of removing Dan's original bar grips because he was taking too much pressure under the outside of the palm. This was causing numbness and pins and needles in his little finger, as well as loss of grip strength. We've chosen to replace his grips with ergonomic grips, offering a much wider hand position, distributing load over a larger surface area. If you're riding a drop bar road bike, consider installing foam bar tape, which is much spongier than the traditional leather bar tape.
If you're having difficulty in making any of those adjustments, or if the body's still not feeling great after you have made them, please feel free to contact us at the Body Mechanic Workshop. Thanks for watching.